So I indicated yesterday that beyond the investigations that have accordingly begun, government is also working around the clock to reform some of the regulatory policies, governing governing the oversight responsibility of the MMDCs. And so this one clearly ties into it. Indeed, there is more that is to come, but what should finally, put this matter to rest will be the outcome of the investigative process that has accordingly begun. And I want to use the platform to once again stress that in the entirety of the investigative process, if it becomes apparent that there has been any form of wrongdoing, the sector minister has reiterated that nobody will be spared in that particular regard.
What are the monitoring mechanisms to ensure compliance?
Well, so first off, like we have always been indicating, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat is the body that has been mandated to fight the menace of illegal mining. The Amancia Central District actually happens to be one of the flashpoints where illegal mining is very prominent. Indeed, moments ago, we had reports that despite the expose, apparently illegal mining activities are still ongoing in that particular enclave. The next move that government is considering as part of the nationwide permanent deployment of NIMOS personnel is for that district to be an area of key concern. So basically, all I am saying is that very soon there's going to be 24/7 uninterrupted NIMOS deployment in that particular area to ensure that the issues there are kept in the bud.
So these measures, are they constricted to just the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council, or it's also, going to be replicated across the country?
Absolutely. It's going to be a widespread replication because there are 16 administrative regions in the country. We all know that. But out of the 16, 6 are very principal when it comes to the menace of illegal mining. Vis-a-vis, you are looking at, of course, foremostly the Ashanti region, right, the Western North region, the Central, the Eastern, and then some parts of the Northern enclaves of the country. All of these areas, for the fact that illegal mining significantly happens there, they are all parts of the catchment areas where these policies would affect.
And with the investigations ongoing, these district chief executives, are they still at post, or they've been asked to leave until the investigations are over?
Well, as of now, there's no directive for them to vacate their current positions, but we want to, regardless, communicate that their presence, they being at post now, would not in any way interfere with the ongoing proceedings. Of course, I've read comments, and to a very large extent, we appreciate those concerns, how that a person who is now a subject of investigation should not be at post because he has the potential of diluting the credibility of the process. But the assurance, once again, is that if you look at the structure of the entire investigative process, there would not be any compromise or, any dilution of the whole process. It's going to be credible, and the outcome will be one that will satisfy the entirety of Ghanaians in line with accountability principles.
Before I go to Darrell, I want to ask you, in the event that these measures are not complied with, are there sanctions?
Absolutely, there are sanctions. Look, the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, has had cause to say that any appointee who is caught in any illegal mining affair would be strongly dealt with. The sector minister has reiterated the same thing. Honorable Amakofi-Boa has been parroting the same message over and over again. And it's beyond the words. If you would indulge me, we all know that much recently, the NDC's third national vice chairman, as well as the party's national organizer, all became subjects of interest in an ongoing investigation. Of course, they separately and categorically denied their involvement. But the message here is very clear that if the ruling government, the government of the day, can, under the circumstances, go after its own people, then clearly nobody will be spared. So if any of the regulations that we are rolling out, if any of them is breached willfully or otherwise, whoever is responsible for that will be promptly dealt with.
Right. Now...